Hey America, what is with all the bullshit with our police officers today? How about if I give my 2 bits? Hello everyone, my name is Paul Inkley and I'm your host, and my show is Last Chance, and I'm excited to be here today. I'd like to talk about something that's happening on the streets here in America, and it sounds kind of funny when you say it, but it's not. Why is it we have to be so concerned about the police officers when we're on the roads today? Now, I believe your chances of feeling violated are just as good with a cop as they are with a criminal. I mean, the criminal will take your money, but in the end, the cop will take your money too. And I'm sick and tired of dealing with the cops on the road today. Their chests get to the car 5 minutes before they do. So many of the cops today are arrogant as hell. And I know we have to have police officers on our road, but they tell us that, the more cops on the road, the safer our roads will be. Well, I think that's bullshit. Most cops just hinder traffic and slow it down. And people don't like driving around traffic officers, and I'll tell you why. Because most traffic officers, they hide in the shadows, just waiting for some poor victim to come along and step out of line. And then they'll swoop in and strike and infect you with fines or maybe something worse. And let's just look at the drivers under 20. These kids have no room for mistakes. Unfortunately, our cops aren't out there helping our young drivers learn to navigate the roads safely. They're just out to give tickets, period. They used to have a warning ticket that they'd give you, along with an ass chewing about what you'd done wrong, but it didn't cost any money. But I'm sure that's become obsolete because it's all about the money now. But fair warning, if your teen does get caught up with the law on our highways today, let your nightmare begin. You'll have big fines, driving classes, maybe even counseling. But it seems the favorite thing the states like to do today is take the teen's driver's license. I'd like to know who the dumbass piece of shit was that came up with that law. The teens still have to pay your fine. Remember that great big fine you gave them? And how are they supposed to get to work and school? It makes no sense. It's bullshit. Now, I believe that every American needs to learn what a privilege it is to drive. And most teens will, but they're on such a short leash when it comes to, their driving privileges, and they still have to learn. And we all make mistakes. I don't think the state looks at the long-term effects this has on our teen drivers. If you don't have a driver's license in those years, man, it's a real shitty way for these young kids to start their lives. Now, there's always going to be those stupid idiots out there that can't figure out that driving is a privilege. But most are different. Most people are different. None of it really matters anymore. It's all about the money. And any public official that tells you, otherwise is full of shit. The police or the traffic officers have quotas they have to fill on tickets. And I believe the traffic judges have quotas also. And they'll come back and say, oh, we've done this, for safety. Well, let's see. If I'm driving down the road and I'm looking at my cell phone and a cop sees me, that ticket is huge. But we see cops on there looking at their laptops and looking at their cell phones while they're driving all the time. Me and my kids made a game. Who can see the first cop breaking the law? They do it all the time. The police officers today think that they are above the law. They are overtrained, they're over-equipped, and they're arrogant as hell. They seem more like our overseers rather than police officers. What happened to protect and serve? I guess it didn't generate enough money. But, you see all the laws that we're passing lately in the name of safety. I have a great idea. Why don't we let the people keep themselves safe? And government, get out of our lives just a little bit. The unions that our government employees belong to have created an atmosphere where nobody gives a shit about quality control or customer service. And what does the taxpayer do? We deal with it. You know, all you government employees, from the President of the United States down to the guy that empties the garbage cans, you all work for the taxpayer. And we are tired of your shitty attitude and your incompetence. The thing that blows me away and just pisses me right the hell off about these government employees is these people are Americans. You know, it's said in the last days that people will not know how to handle authority. That in most cases it'll go right to the person's head and it will not bring out the best in us. Well, these government employees start feeling like they have to take care of us like we're their children, like they need to decide what's best for us. Well, we're not your fucking children, we are your boss. Now, I'm not saying that every government employee out there is an incompetent ass. I'm just saying that whenever, you have to go to any government department for anything, it's usually not a pleasant experience. They've taken so many of our freedoms and rights away since 9/11, all in the name of safety and security. And they've done, come up with the dumbest ideas and done some of the stupidest things to try and keep the public safe. It's bullshit and it has to stop. You know what? You are the only one that can keep you and your family safe. And you better figure this out quickly, because there's a lot of corrupt people in our government, and there's a lot of people trying to destroy all of the principles that made this country great. I look at everything that's going on in this country and it's crazy. There is only one way to really help yourself now, and that's to educate yourself about what's really going on in this country and around the world. This one world order movement and these socialist crazy ideas are wicked from start to finish. And some people are so angry and jealous, they're lost. You know what? We are in trouble, America. We need to humble ourselves and repent. We need to wake the hell up, get on our knees, and repent. Jesus Christ is the only answer, and time is short. We need to humble ourselves and find God. I promise you will find peace. I'll leave you with this, America. It's we the people that make up our government. It's we the people that make up the police officers around the country. It's we the people that have screwed up our justice system. It's we the people that are accepting these wicked socialist ideas. It's we the people that are the parents of all these protesters around the country. It's we the people that take our freedoms and rights for granted. It's we the people that are giving up our rights and freedoms for safety and security. It's we the people that make up these brainless idiots all around this country. It's we the people that have forgotten the Christian principles that made this country strong. It's we the people that need to humble ourselves and repent. And it's we the people that will pay the price for our arrogance and our stupidity. Just a thought. I am an American, and I bid you a farewell. Hey everyone, if you like my latest show, it'd just be awesome if you'd hit the like button or the dislike button, so I kind of know what you guys are thinking. And if you would share my show, man, that would just be awesome. And subscribe, it's real easy. Just move your mouse a little teeny bit right over there on Vader and click once. Hey America, you're awesome. Thank you.